Welcome to week 6 in the high school football forecast here on the Acadiana postgame show. I'm your host, Greg Larnerd. All right, let's take a look back at week number 5, Player of the Week. Can you believe we're already halfway through the high school football season here in 2019? Our Player of the Week comes to you from Carencro High, and it's running back Traylon Prejean. He had himself an enormous game in a Carencro victory, 58-19 over St. Martinville. He rushed 16 times for 228 yards, 4 touchdowns, and also, oh, by the way, added a catch for a touchdown as well. So 5 total touchdowns if you're doing the math at home. That's pretty damn good. In a win, 58-19. All right, let's take a look at our matchups of the week for week number 6. And we start at Acadiana. It's Comeaux at Acadiana. Comeaux 2-3 on the season. Acadiana 5-0. This is District 3-5A play, and you can hear it on ESPN 1420. Acadiana, they're trying to avenge their only loss of the regular season, and simply it was a surprise at the hand of the Spartans last year, 31-30. Acadiana well equipped to not allow that to happen again this year. The Rams have outscored their opponents 217-67 this year so far. Comeaux, it's been a little bit of a mixed bag for Doug Dotson's group this year. Like I said, 2-3 on the year, struggling with some consistency. They beat Lafayette High, a good Lafayette High team, a couple of weeks ago on the road, but then at home last week to Sam Houston, they dropped one 45-27. Quarterback Trey Harris and the rest of that offense for the Spartans are going to have their hands full with the Acadiana defense this Friday. All right, let's take a look at our second matchup of the week this week, and it comes to us via STM at Westgate. It's District 5 4A play. Both teams 4-1 coming into this matchup. The Cougars, they sport the most powerful offense in the area, although they're coming off a tough loss against a very good Catholic of Baton Rouge team, 52-50, and simply it was really a heartbreak loss for them last week. Coach Hightower said that one thing that's going to be simply very important, and really you could say this about any team, is for them to stay healthy, because they do have such a tough schedule this year that staying healthy, staying together is going to be very important. Feels like they don't even have an opportunity to take a breath with the schedule that they have. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the year goes for the Cougars. But again, they're well equipped for it. On the other side, with the Westgate Tigers, the offense has produced 50-plus points in 3 of the last 4 games. They've been very good. Head coach Ryan Antoine says he feels like this team can match up skill position for skill position with just about anybody in the area. And you're going to get an opportunity in this game to see 2 of the best wide receivers in the state of Louisiana. On the STM side, it's going to be Jack Beck. He's got offers from UL and Louisiana Tech. And on the other side, Kayshawn Boutte out of Westgate. He's already committed to LSU. All right, our final game, and it's our game of the week, and you can hear it on Newstalk 96.5 KPEL. It'll be Carencro visiting Teurlings. This is District 5 4A play. Both teams coming into this matchup 4-1. The Rebels, they're coming off a big win against Brobridge last week, and they're going to have to contain Traylon Prejean, who we talked about as the player of the week, who scored 5 total touchdowns last week. That's the running back for Carencro. The Bears offense, they've been mighty good over their last 4 games. They're averaging 55 points per game. Teurlings, their defense has been pretty stout. They've allowed just 20 points per game this season. So something's going to have to give. The defense for Teurlings, the offense for Carencro. We'll have to wait and see on Friday. But I think one thing that's going to be key in this matchup, that quarterback Samuel LeBlanc for the Rebels is going to continue to have to throw and be consistent like he's been all year long. The running game really helped this team out against Brobridge last week. I think it's going to be on Samuel LeBlanc this week to make some big plays. And that's going to do it for our high school football forecast, week number 6 here on the Acadiana Post Game Show. I'm your host, Greg Larnerd.